Hi, this is Dirk Benedict, and hi, my name's Dirk Benedict, and you, lucky souls, are listening to the Nerd Side. I'm not sure what a nerd is. I know I never was one. Hi, this is Dirk Benedict, and you're listening to FONSECA. FONSECA.
Your Nerd Side's brought to you by Twizzlers. Well, they're the original Hershey company, aren't they? Twizzlers, strawberry Twizzlers, they're delicious and edible, and you can find them at any of your, local supermarkets, convenience stores, 7-Eleven, AM, PM. And Twizzlers are so good to eat, they make you want to laugh. I'm eating one right now. If you want to try Twizzler, stop by your local convenience store or always go to Twizzlers.com.
Welcome to Comic-Con,
where once a year, sci-fi buffs take their lips off the barrel of a loaded gun and spend half a day adjusting their eyes to sunlight.
You want to see a comic book with pregnant zombie nuns?
You psychotic nerd!
Dude, what a bunch of freaking nerdos.
Good to see I'm white and nerdy. Look at me, I'm white and nerdy.
I'm a nerd, too.
Your personality needs some work.
You're not part of the popular clique.
But I was kind of a lonely nerd in high school.
I started a quilt. I did yoga twice a week. I wore flip-flops in public.
I like to roll with the gangsters. Although it's apparent I'm too white and nerdy. I'm just too white and nerdy. I'm just too white and nerdy. Look at me, I'm white and nerdy.
Well, welcome back for another episode of Your Nerd Side, where we talk about everything from comic books to games. And if we don't talk about it on the show, it's always on the website. Every day there's a new article about something that's happening. The biggest article I really like is I put out the brand new, oh my God, it looks so beautiful, Star Wars Battlefront 2. The graphics are amazing. You get to fly in between the ships and blow them up. And you get to be Darth Maul, or you can be Darth Vader flying his fighter, and you can hear yourself breathing in there. I'm trying to get advanced copies of this. I'm trying so hard because it doesn't come out
harder.
Because it doesn't come out to November. Before we even get into those video games, you can always find out about Battlefront 2. It's at yournerdside.com. A little later on the show, we're going to talk to a voiceover artist from the Walking Dead video game. She plays Clementine in all 3 episodes. I believe there's a 4th out now. Can you believe that? And she showed us how she progressively changes her voice to make herself sound a little older. Talk about Melissa Hutchison. She was so nice. And we're going to talk to her a little bit later on. Some other things I want to hit is, we're going to talk about the Avengers. We want to, talk about the leaked trailer that we got, and they're still not showing it yet. They showed the complete Justice League, what looks amazing.
Nice work.
Nice. Very, very nice. And they did some editing and cleaned up what's-his-face? Cyborg. So he doesn't look as bad. AMV is in studio with me today.
Hello.
Remember, if you want to win a Your Nerd Side t-shirt, make sure to email us. It's FONSECA, FONSECA, at yournerdside.com, AMV at yournerdside.com. Okay, I'm going to throw a quick question out to AMV and see if you can answer this.
Hi.
One key Marvel star hasn't got the call for Avengers Infinite War yet. Which Marvel star? He's been on the shows.
Shows or movies?
Movies. And shows, yes. But hasn't been called yet. Come on, I'll give you 10 seconds.
No. I know it's on Luke Cage. I know it's on Daredevil. Oh, I'm so bad with these time things.
Are you ready?
I failed. What?
Samuel Jackson. Nick Fury is
what
not
the
in
fudge?
any of the movies. None of them.
Samuel Jackson says yes to all movies.
They didn't even ask him.
Oh, because he's so undercover, or they just don't know how to throw him in. But wouldn't he be the best strategist of it all?
I think he'd be great.
Or maybe on the second one.
What was the one?
The second Infinity's War. Like, I took care of this all. The black man saves the day.
The Avengers 2, when they did the Age of Ultron, popped out of nowhere. He came through with the big, huge shield carrier, helped them out, get people off that island, the land that was about to
I think
clash.
that's what's going to Avengers Infinity 2. Because remember, he went underground.
We have a personal thing with him. It says, with so much casting news from Avengers Infinite War and Avengers 4, it's easier to ask who won't be appearing in these movies than who will be.
True.
All right.
Come on, Nick.
Contrary to earlier reports, it appears as if you can count Samuel Jackson among the particular group, even though Nick Fury has been an important player in Marvel's cinema universe. He's not going to be in it.
He's their leader. He puts them all together. He pushes forward. And that's a great way for him to gain their trust again. And so for Captain America to then change. So he could represent all, but to change loyalties. I think Nick Fury needs to come back.
I wouldn't mind seeing him in his own solo movie. One of the best parts in
I would love to know his history movie.
The Winter Soldier, when he was by himself in that car. And he goes, that was just awesome. When he was in Washington, D.C., which was actually Cleveland, but they brought Washington, D.C. cruisers by. The set was
Jackson, you're amazing. It could be snakes.
And he's
it
talking.
It could be Hydra. You got it under control.
And he had that. And you know what's so cool is he goes, he was in the truck. He goes, fly me out of here. Flying is not capable in this car because it was wrecked. And he goes, what does work? Air conditioning works. Just that going by. He goes, and he goes, what does he say? He goes, your arm is broken. He goes, tell me something I don't know. And he shoots him. Great acting.
I know, but does Samuel Jackson ever get nominated for an award, though?
Yeah, Moni Grown. That one with the Moni Grown. He chides up the girl from the Addams Family. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
You know what that one is, right?
No.
Moan Grown. He plays like an old man from the South. And what's her name from the Addams Family? Wednesday's really promiscuous, and he ties her up with a chain to teach her how not to be promiscuous. It's called Moaning Grown.
He was nominated for Best Supporting Actor in Pulp Fiction in 1994.
Wow! Oh, I forgot about that. That's the movie that brought both of them out. John Travolta would be nothing today. Well, he still is. Again, he's back to nothing again, but he was big again.
Because he was never true to who he was. It is.
Hey there, I'm John Travolta. What's going on? Rub your nose with a rubber hose.
I'm curious what Samuel Jackson thinks of him.
Anyway. Well, Samuel Jackson's all he kept touching me. Kept touching me. I don't know why.
He's all delicious. Yes. How can you not touch Samuel Jackson?
All right. Well, according to Jackson, I wasn't in the superhero argument movie, Captain America Civil War. I'm not in Avengers 3 and 4. They're shooting them now, and they haven't called me yet. He goes, I've been sitting by my phone with Colt 45.
Wait, Samuel Jackson? I mean, he actually said that?
He said this, yeah.
Oh, but Peggy Carter is in it.
Yeah, she is in it.
She is.
But they're using her. I got to explain. People,
because they don't know.
The gauntlet. The Infinite Stones.
They don't know. They just think it's just power. Help them. Help them.
If you have seen Doctor Strange, you know one of the stones makes time go back. One of them makes your dreams come true. One of them changes stuff. They all do different things. Life thing. So if I had it and I wanted to mess with your mind, Captain America, I'm like, I'm Thanos. I'm going to bring Peggy Stone back to life. You could have this. If you join me, Captain
if you
America.
Google Infinity War Part 1 Avengers Assemble animated series, then you will see how the gauntlet is not only all-powerful, but has individual powers that you can manipulate. So I actually highly, not recommend like, oh my God, it's such great artwork in the storyline, but I think it's really would help viewers before seeing the Infinity War, the movie, to see Avengers Assemble animated series. Infinity War Part 1 and Part 2.
Okay, so they're filming all these, and they're doing everything back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
Well, they have to.
Back.
Everyone's aging out.
Yeah, they don't want Spider-Man.
Those crow feet. I know.
Spider-Man
I feel
have a little
for them.
boy. Spider-Man's a little boy, and he won't be a little boy forever like that.
Nope.
All right, Avengers, the Infinite War. What
Amazing.
did you think? What did you think of the
trailer?
The trailer. What you saw of it?
What I saw, these sneak peeks.
That's really
from,
bad. They're really holding tight to that, but it's smart.
They should. They should. I thought Thanos was done well, considering everything, right? For for everything for the word.
Great Thanos and great Cable, man.
Okay, but the part I really love is
from
when...
Goonies to Thanos to Cable. Is that amazing or what?
Oh, and hello,
he is Jonah Hex.
No, my friend.
He was Jonah Hex too.
Hello, I'm not. Can I finish?
Go ahead. And he also played Men in Black.
Okay, I love you. Am I done?
Go ahead.
Typical male. Hello, Cable. He is the new Cable.
I just said that.
Well, I didn't hear you.
I just said.
Why would I listen to a man?
I just said from Goonies to Thanos.
Yes.
To Cable. And he also played Men in Black.
And we're not talking about cable TV.
No.
So if you are familiar with Marvel and familiar with X-Men, you know Cable is the future time child of Cyclops and Phoenix. Dark Phoenix, right?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I'm locked.
I should know that. Shame on me. But anyway, and that's why Cable got a reboot. So if you're in the comic book stores this week, I think we are in Cable number 4 right now.
Jesus.
Not loving
Josh
it.
Brolin, dude. So Josh Brolin is playing Cable.
I know, and he divorced his wife too. Come on.
How many?
How many we have Chris Pratt.
No, we got to go. We got to go back to this whole this Josh Brolin.
Well, okay, could you just first ask about how the trailer was? But we'll go, Josh. Let's go, Josh. He did a great job with George Bush movie, by the way.
That's another thing. I forgot about that.
He's a good actor.
Great actor. Goonies. Played the older brother that was always lifting weights. A good-looking guy, hooks up with the girl.
It's actually a decent movie to look, guys.
Goonies is a great movie. Josh Brolin's in that. And the majority of them, you think, they all phase out or kind of fiddle out. But he's from the superhero, and we're going into the future. Jonah Hex. He plays Jonah Hex. Superhero.
Yeah. Which bomb, but hey, if you want to see Megan Fox.
I like the music. I like the whole Jonah Hex. Jesus, characters from Men in Black. He plays the old school, the younger version of... I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, to play a younger version of Tommy... Tom... What's his name? Tommy...
No, but Tommy Jones is a good-looking guy minus all the wrinkles.
No, he has pock face. They made him play Two-Face and then they put makeup on him. That's messed up, dude.
Oh, they did put makeup on.
I'm just kidding. All right, so get back. How did you feel about the trailer for...
As a
Infinite
whole, again, I got bits and pieces. I mean, I think it's just exciting that there's certain actors that they're coming back, right? So, and I love that there's going to be some humor. So when Rocket says, "Get that thing off my windshield," which was Thor. So you can see there's some tying in over there. And then also of seeing Winter Soldier over there. That's a storyline I really want to see. Black Panther being there. Just a lot of great casting. They did a really good job.
I'm going to give you guys a little bit of insight, and this is what I got from all the press they give me. The whole war begins in the Black Panther. That's when the war is going to begin. So heads up. At the end of it, the war starts, and then you got to continue on. So end credits, I don't know if there's any end credits because the war is just starting, and it's two wars. And it is going to be 1 year. What is it, 1 year, and then they release it exactly a year or 6 months later? That's screwed, man.
No, that is.
That is such a long wait.
Well, just like the Harry Potter series.
Oh, Harry Potter got boring on me.
No, I understand. I'm just saying it's the same way, like, oh, you got to wait.
Yeah.
Right? For all those people who never read the novels, it's just like, oh. And then it was such a letdown at the end. And hopefully Infinity War, that's going to be the biggest thing. The letdown for part 2. When you conclude everything, that's a hard thing. And I want to ask you to do a prediction. So after all this is all done.
It's all getting rebooted.
That's your prediction. It will get rebooted.
That's
new Captain America, new everything.
They've got the glove. So in the comic book...
No, rebooted like the stars. Like you're going to have a different version, Captain America, like just like Spider-Man?
Probably. They're going to have to restart again.
And then do different storylines. Now the continuation, like Falcon is the new Captain America.
Here's the deal. In the comic book, Guardians of the Galaxy... No, sorry. The Infinite War, or whatever they call it with the... his daughter...
Spoiler alert.
The only one that could stop Thanos was the daughter. Because
her name is?
The green one. I'm not into her. I'm not into Guardians of the Galaxy. You know this. I don't know her name. She gets close enough to him and takes off the glove and uses it against him. And she resets everything again. Perfect time to reset and start all over again.
Oh, it's a woman. She's Gamora. Her name is Zoe Saldana. Amazing actress, by the way. Amazingly hot.
Never read Guardians of the Galaxy.
I understand you, but you're doing a show.
That's not a show. It's called a movie.
It's called Prep.
It's called movie.
It's called Prep.
Let's talk Star Wars. Can never go wrong with Star Wars because they'll just keep making episodes and they can't reboot that son of a bitch. They just get older. So Ron Howard is on the new director for the Han Solo set, the movie. He's doing everything. He's on the set. He is a huge social media junkie and he's posting pictures left and right. He's posting pictures.
Ron Howard.
He's posting pictures about the crane, and they got the old speeders going up. He's got pictures about a ship being blown up. He's got pictures of all these droids going around in the area, and he takes pictures. He goes, "Oh, you like this?"
He wants hype because if this movie does well, Ron Howard is now back to being a #1 director.
But you should see how they open it up. The scene he already told us it's going to be opened up with the Han Solo. Han Solo's going to be standing with his father. Have you heard about this?
No.
He's going to be walking near a lake, and he's holding a fishing pole. And they're going to be walking down, and they're going to be whistling. And the whistling's going to go...
Like whistle while you wait. No. Come, you're pulling my leg.